This is Pete Feenstra on Friday the 8th of March 2013, talking to the guitar phenomenon that is Chantel McGregor.
Hello.
Live at the Boom Boom Club 2013, ladies and gentlemen. Second time you played, your third time in fact, because you played for George, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
My ex-partner, sadly no longer with us. A bit like Alvin Lee, they're probably up there having their own party, I guess. Chantel, I want to talk to you about your career. For people, most people know, but this is for GetReadyToRock.com, so we should talk about guitars, your influences, what you've done. You've recorded one album so far.
I have, yeah.
You want to tell everybody how that came about before we go back into the
it's been going really well as that first album. It's called Like No Other.
Is that an ironic title or a literal title?
That's open for interpretation.
Right. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
That's okay. Yeah, it's been going really, really well, and I recorded that last year, I think, or it might have been the year before, I can't remember now, it goes so fast. That were down in Sutton, not in Sutton, that's where we are now. Surrey, in Godalming.
Livingston Brown, I beg your pardon.
That's the one.
Now he's the guy that played bass and now produces Robin Trower, right?
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
Well, I've known him since I was about 15.
Right.
So we've worked together all them years. So he was kind of just, you know, a perfect choice for me to work with, because I love working with him. So.
Did he bring influences to the album that weren't there before you recorded, or how did that work?
We kind of just worked together on things, you know. I mean, he's quite a modern producer. He uses quite a lot of modern techniques and modern sounds. And for me, I loved the fact that we incorporated them sort of modern things on some sort of traditionally type things. And for me, that was great. And
you managed to pull together all these vast amount of musical influences that you play live into the one album.
Yeah, it's a mishmash of absolutely everything, I think, my album. You know, some people say, oh, there's too many different directions to it, but for me,
do whatever you want.
It's my album.
And talking about musical influences and going, I suppose, talking about your live set and everything else, you've got everything in there, from Jethro Tull to Metallica to Joe Bonamassa, to Stevie Nicks, all kinds of. Well, now, where did all those different influences come from? I mean, you didn't just find them all in one go, did you?
No. I think throughout my life, you settle on music and you decide you like certain things. And people bring different things to you and you go, oh yeah, I like that, that's fantastic, and your ears pick up. It's great. And for me, it's like probably the rockiest stuff's probably from when I was younger. You know, the Jethro Tull, Hendrix. My mum and dad listened to it.
So that's where that came from.
And more recent things like pop and stuff like that. You know, Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, sort of thing. It's just what's out and what I like.
And do you then adapt that stuff for your guitar playing? Bring your own interpretation on it?
I kind of just take a little bit of everything, kind of put it in a big melting pot, stir it up, and it comes out as what I want it to be.
And when you take it to the band to actually play on the road as such, do they bring anything to it that wasn't already there?
I mean, things evolve on the road. This is the thing. It's like, the songs that were done for the album, they were different before the album, then they were different on the album, and then they've evolved again since. And everything moves.
And how much of that stuff that is on the album did you actually kind of play live before you recorded it? Percentage-wise? No,
No, the people on the album, Livingston played bass on it, and he'd never played the songs before, and the drummer that was on there, he'd never played them either.
Who was the drummer?
It was Chris.
All right, good stuff. Let's go back to the very beginning of your musical career, and you picked up the guitar at 3, I think, and did some amazing. So by the time you got to jamming, as you did in your teens, early teens, were you already sort of set on having a musical career at that point?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's one of them things, if you try and you do well at your education and you push yourself that way just in case things don't work out. But for me, it's always been a thing. I want to do music. It's where my passion is and what I love doing. So.
And it comes across in your playing, of course, because you did have a point where you were thinking of doing English at one point, I think. So that fairly soon went out the window. And actually, when you were at the Leeds School College of Music, where you excelled, of course, were you already thinking about the musical direction that you were going to go in at that point, or has that evolved since?
No, I were already gigging while I was doing my degree and everything like that, so I was doing sort of 200 gigs a year whilst I was doing my degree. So I knew what I wanted to do and what direction it was going in, and I was establishing that whilst I was doing my degree. So when my degree finished, I could then take it on the road properly and do distances and come to London and things.
And excel as you have done. Thinking about music in a wider perspective, and we've got a young band supporting you tonight with Jake Rigdon and Paul Long's son, whose name I don't know, great player I think. The Common Collection they're called, so watch out for them. Did you find a problem, as Jake did, I know he did because he's played it before, did you have a problem finding people your own age that were prepared to listen and play the kind of music that you were into?
I mean,
because it's a radical departure from what most kids
absolutely. Kind of... Yeah, I mean, at school I didn't tell anybody what I was doing, so they didn't know that I would play music. That was at school. At university, people were doing different things, you know.
Yeah.
They were either into jazz or R&B or that sort of thing. Never sort of the stuff I was into. So I were always playing with older musicians. And
so that kind of flowed naturally.
It's getting younger. As I'm getting older, my band's getting younger. It's great.
Well, I've got to say, as a promoter, one thing I've really noticed in particularly the last 5 or 6 years, there's never been such a big raft of young bands coming through. The problem is, of course, and maybe you've got an answer for this, but the problem is mostly they're playing to people my age, or an audience older than you, and certainly older than they are. I mean, I don't know how we're going to, without record company support as you used to have in the old days,
it's hard, but I think it is coming round. I mean, our audience, we do get, people of your age, but we also get younger people.
I feel really old now.
We get a very varied audience. I mean, we get young girls that are 7 coming with the dads and the moms and the grandparents, and it's fantastic. And it is slowly filtering through. But I think it's just a case of that initial hit where people are older because they appreciate that sort of music because that's what they listen to.
And they've been brought up on gigging. That's the other thing.
Yeah, it's that work ethic of we go out, we tour it, we build a following. And they respect that and appreciate that. And that's what they know as well as an older generation. But I think there is younger generations that are now following into that sort of like ethic thing. And it does, it's
and just getting them out at shows is what we've got to do, really. And you're a beacon in that respect. As you say, you get a good cross section of the crowd. Going back to recording, have you got any plans for something somewhere down the line? People are asking me to ask you that question. So
everybody's nagging me about it. I'm writing it.
Loads of time, but I mean,
Yeah, for me, recording, the thing is I'm not going to put something out that's not perfect because I am a complete perfectionist when it comes to albums. Okay. And I'm writing it at the moment, and until I'm completely happy with the songs, until they've developed and I'm happy with them, I'm not going to put anything out because it's got to be perfect for me because you don't get a second shot.
No, that's very, very true. And one of the other things you've done, of course, you've played with some fairly stellar artists.
Yeah.
Ranging.
Says stellar artwork then.
No, stellar artists. You might have a drinking stellar artwork at the time. From Jeff Beck to Joe Bonamassa to whoever else, some fantastic people. Did they accept you as a musician? What did you learn from them, if anything?
I think.
Did they give you support and encouragement?
Joe's given me a lot of sort of business advice, which has been really useful and fantastic. And he still does give me business advice, which is brilliant. I think the one thing that I've really learned about it is, and it's when you meet people that are further up, you always find that they're humble.
Yeah.
And when you meet people that are, just starting out and stuff like this, you find some of them
still got an ego,
Yeah, but by the time they've got up there, they've no egos. And I think that's the big thing, is to learn to be humble and appreciative.
And the other big question I've got to ask you, the obvious question is, you're a young woman, you're doing really well in what before was predominantly a male domain. Do you see yourself as a kind of torchbearer for a whole generation?
Not really, no, I just do what I do.
Yeah.
I'm a girl, and I'm a very girly girl with my dresses and my nail varnish, but, I don't profess to be any big, beacon of, femininity.
No, I wasn't saying that, but just the fact that
I'm a girl doing what has been a man's job, basically.
Partly that, yeah. But also you're fiercely independent.
Yeah.
Which is, again, a complete departure from what went before, because before it was very formulaic. People used to do the big shapes and these and all this. And you play some immaculate guitar and do it effortlessly.
Yeah.
And draw people in, which is an art in itself.
I don't know, I just do it. For me, it's just an organic thing that I get up and do.
Yeah.
I play what I feel, people enjoy it, I say what I think on stage, which sometimes I shouldn't, but I do. And it's a natural thing for me. It's just what I do.
One other thing, you do a lot of touring, as you said, a lot of shows every year. How do you come into new musical influences? You don't obviously have a lot of time to
listen to things. No. Well, people tend to on the road. They give me not tapes anymore.
Downloads,
now, isn't it? Just stuff like that. I'll just let me see this and listen to this band. They're really cool. Or you just pick up on little things, or somebody will tell you about it, and you go and you Spotify it, or any other thingy, streaming thing, and you go, oh yeah, that's great, I really enjoy that, and then you buy it on Amazon or wherever,
and away you go.
It's great.
The other thing we ought to tell everybody about is who's in the band.
Right, my fabulous band.
Great band.
Yeah.
More than a power trio.
Absolutely. Yeah, it sounds like there's like 10 people on stage.
Does at times, yeah.
My bass player is Richard Ritchie, he's really cool, and my drummer's Keith McPartling, and he's dead cool as well.
And he's holding the camera.
He's holding the camera, so I've got to say that.
And how did you all meet up?
I've known Richie, well, I met Richie when I was about 12, playing in jam sessions, but I needed a bass player a couple of years ago, and I found him on a talent website thing, and I emailed him, and he were in Russia at the time.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, I'll come back from Russia, I'll come and do the gig and everything. And he's been with us ever since, and it's been fantastic. And I've known about Keith for quite a while as well, through a mutual friend of ours. Yeah. And then, and we were a bit stuck, we needed a drummer. And then Richie were like, well, why don't you ring Keith? And I were like, you know Keith as well?
Yeah.
What?
No,
so
it's an excellent combination.
Yeah, and we got in touch, and he decked a gig, and then he came and joined us full time, and it's fantastic.
Okay, that just about wraps up. You've got some more tour dates coming up. Anyone particularly mentioned apart from Sutton tonight?
Sutton tonight, and I've got the 100 Club in London on, I think it's the 16th of June, but check my website just in case.
Will do. It's been Pete Fiends to talk to Chantel. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to Keith on the camera. Check out the interview on getreadytorock.com. Nearly forgot to say that. Thank you very much, and good afternoon.